actually become less that I'm stuck and more that I'm coming together. Things become more clear. You have more directionality based on the past and based off of where you're going to go in the future. So it truly changed my life, and I wouldn't be harping on it if it didn't.
As I've gotten older, I think the biggest takeaway is that I stopped living in the world as it should be and started living in the world as it is. Because I've been here for 27, going on 28 years. It ain't changed, not yet. Look, I'm gonna have to maneuver through this place in reality, right? And that was probably the biggest thing that I had to shift into. And that really helped me though with a lot of baggage and like just trauma and healing things for myself as a person, because I feel like when I was consistently trying to move through the world as it should be, it was easy for me to dump blame on others for my own triggers and for things that I internalized. But when I just realized like that isn't going to change and looked at it for me to me, everything was clear. You get what I'm saying? I'm able to break everything down and just, yeah. I hope that makes sense. That's probably the biggest thing, is that I stopped looking at the world as how it should be and for what it is. And when you really just step back and look at shit for what it is, not how it should be, whether it's right or wrong, just what it is, right? You really get the keys to the game and you just do it, right? Like, okay, this
You can't level up unless you change your tasks. Every time I go and meet with one of my mentors, Bill Perkins, he asked me if I had put my own gas in my own car, which originally I thought, God, that's so pretentious. I can't even fill up my own car. Like, what kind of doesn't do that? And then he explained to me what my time is worth in order for me to go fill up my own car every single time. And so each time he'll come up with something new. He'll be like, did you schedule your own doctor's appointments? Have you been doing landscaping? The mission is you are basically a representation of the tasks you do every single day. And so if the tasks you do every single day are low level, what are you? You're actually kind of low level.
How do you level up? You start looking like the woman you want to be. That's it. Just start acting, looking, talking, and thinking like the woman you want to be. That's pretty much it. Like, I've seen a lot of women and y'all are still dressing like level down. Now, when I say that, I mean, it looks like you're still in high school. It looks like, and that's not a good thing. It looks like you're still shopping off the racks of the junior section in high school. It's like, no, get out of that. You're too grown. Nobody wants that anymore. That's dusty attraction clothes, okay? That's dusty attraction clothes. It's not even sexy. It's basically trashy. And I'm just being nice because, you know, I think it's better for someone to tell you than for you to find out the hard way and waste your time, energy, and money. Get out of the dusty junior high school section and get into the classy section, to where, think about what your outfit looks like. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm at home most of the time. But when you're out freestyling, wear an outfit where you look good getting out of a nice luxury vehicle when valet opens your door. That's what you need to dress like, okay? Dress like you're going to a nice place in a nice car, and valet is opening the door for you. And when you get out, what do you have on? Okay. Do you have on leggings and sneakers with a cut off mid-drift shirt? No, you don't. Do not wear that stuff. Throw all of that out. I tell you in one of my books, and I also say on all my videos when I talk about wardrobe, throw all of that stuff out and give it away and never touch it again, because it's only going to bring you dust. Okay.
Which hobbies you're going to be doing in 2025?
So many people spend their entire lives not even realizing that it's possible to change the way you think. It is possible to put a new playlist in your mind. It is possible to filter the world completely differently and to make your brain work for you. Now, are you going to have positive thoughts all day long? No. Are you going to be like, 1,000% confident? No. But can you stop torturing yourself? Yes. Just because life hasn't worked out for you the way that you wanted to up until this point, Who says it's not going to work out for you and the best days aren't ahead? I'll tell you who says. You do. You can change your mind. You can kick the bully out of your head. You can program in new thoughts. You can actively work to change the reticular activity system in your brain, that network of neurons that filters the world. You can take better care of your brain, and taking care of your physical brain will also help the thoughts in your mind. And you can heal your nervous system, which is the trifecta of transformation. We hit the habits, the mindset, and the nervous system. Holy shit, you're like the Terminator of transformation.
You're 27 and you feel like you wasted your 20s. Okay. You're 27. What do you want? You have to make a goal. Your dating life has to make sense on paper. All right. You got to have a clear and distinct direction that you're wanting to go when you date. Or do you want a social climb? Do you want to date someone rich? You got to decide these things because it's going to determine where you're going, what you're dressing like, what you're looking like, what circles you're going to run in, what type of new friends or associates that you're going to make. This is all how you have to think. It is strategy, not emotional. You're not going to meet someone and sparks are going to fly. You're going to strategically put yourself in a position to meet the type of person that you want that's going to give you the lifestyle that you want so that you can live accordingly. You're going to create the life that you want. You're not going to accept what walks in your path. So write that down because that's the truth. You got to know what you're doing.
If you decide, you don't have to know how. All you have to do is close your eyes and go into your heart and say, God, I don't know how, but I want to find my highest self. I want to find my true power. I'm not in a place where I could even know what the first step is. I'm not in a space where I even have the energy or the courage to take the first step. So I'm going to ask you to please take it for me. Make it evidently clear. And once I see it, I will follow your path and you watch what happens.